Welcome back to John's Films. There's many YouTube channels out there that compare one camera against the other and want to prove this is the best camera, only to change a month later when the new sponsor rolls in. Today, we're taking a look at two different types of cameras in the hope to educate, not to choose. So come with me as we compare a Sony A1 to a BlackMagicDesign Pocket Cinema 6K Pro camera. The Sony is one of the top hybrid mirrorless cameras on the market with unbelievable autofocus and several stops of in-body image stabilization coupled with its 51 megapixel sensor. It shoots 8K 30 frames per second video and 4K 120 H.265, both at 10-bit 422 color. It's called a hybrid camera because it's not only a beast of a video camera, but it has unreal range as a photo clicker focused on sports, wildlife, landscape, portraits, or kids' t-ball games. It can do it all. Today it carries a 50mm f1.2 G Master lens. In specs, you might think the Sony is better than the 6K Pro. The mirrorless BMPCC6k has a 6K 21.2 megapixel Super 35 sensor. It captures 12-bit raw video footage, has gyro data capture for stabilization during editing, built-in ND filters, and can shoot 6K B-RAW at 60 frames per second. It grips with an EF mount, giving it both photography and cinema lenses to work with. Today we have a Makey 50mm T 2.1 lens in its clutches. And now we get to the point. Both are fantastic cameras in the right hand. Any average 9-year-old could probably get really good-looking footage out of the Sony. What, with its IBIS, with its autofocus, with its native, really punchy, beautiful color? On the 6K Pro, the same kit would likely create a shaky, out-of-focus mess. Required skill isn't the only difference in experience. The tools available to videographers vary greatly. The 5-inch monitor on the 6K Pro proudly displays many filmmaker tools like waveforms, false color, LUT preview, shutter angle, and for those cheating, focus peaking. While most of this is available on the A1, false color requires some gaming with a custom LUT, and I've never found the focus peaking to be bright enough to stand out and make a difference on the smaller screen. After enjoying both cameras, users are left with the realization the 6K Pro is built for video from the ground up, and the Sony is meant to be the spec king in photo and video. If the user experience is considered different, the resulting footage isn't even distantly related. The Sony's H.265 compressed footage is efficient, and with the G Master lens mounted clinically clean with perfectly round bokeh and natural colors ready for color grading. The sensor captures almost 13 stops of dynamic range in my preferred recording gamma and S-Gamut 3 Cine and S-Log 3. This means when properly graded, shadows can be made to share their secrets, and flat cinema looks can be replicated easily, as can high-contrast, poppily saturated TV broadcasts. In opposition, the 6K Pro itself imparts a smooth, toned look through the sensor, and paired with the Makey, creates an unmistakably cinematic feel to the footage before grading. With B-RAW video footage, latitude is available in post to change the ISO and significantly resurrect exposure or noise issues from the shoot. Can you make the Sony look like the Blackmagic? Sure. If you have nothing but time, you can get close. Could the Blackmagic match the Sony's sterile and accurate reproduction of the world? Not really. And this truly hides the difference. Most likely, if you buy the Blackmagic, you don't want the accurate reproduction of the world. Hybrid camera is never going to have the soul of a cinema camera. And frankly, it shouldn't. It's not the point. I get asked all the time by new Resolve editors, what camera should I buy so I can edit in Resolve? And really, frankly, whatever you have. If you have a cell phone, you have a GoPro, use that. Learn what your style is, learn what you like to create, and that'll answer your question on camera much better than any other YouTube channel that pits one against the other. If this has been an interesting discussion to you, please hit like, maybe subscribe. I really enjoyed making this one, and I hope that you enjoyed watching it. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.